Hey Aries, welcome to your WLC Weekly Love Connections reading. This will be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Information about my personal readings as well as my extended readings the links are all in the description box below. Also, you can go ahead and check my website, NomadSoulWarrior.com. All my details regarding this reading channel will also be there. Okay? And to everybody, I hope everyone is staying well, taking care of yourselves as well as hydrate yourselves, okay? Alright, Aries, let's go ahead and do your reading. What do we have for Aries in love? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. In love, there you are, the Emperor. 7 of Coins. 7 of Swords, the Queen of Coins, the 5 of Coins, the Knight of Swords, the Star, 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck we have the 7 of Wands. All right, Aries. Okay. What I see here is that, Aries, there is this connection that you tried to focus on, put in a lot of effort into, possibly you nurtured this connection. You had a lot of compassion, care, I would even say love towards this person that you're dealing with at one point in time, you know. You tried to nurture this connection and see where this goes. Mostly you could even think of it as a connection where it could be something of a long term. It's not just for fun. That's what I see here. And but nevertheless, it feels like it's losing some structure. It could be that, Aries, it could be that you are feeling as though there is lack of control here, lack of being on the same page with the person that you're dealing with. It could be that you both had some recent arguments that may have led to some form of defensiveness on your side. You know, when you had an argument with someone, possibly then you would step back and you would try to protect yourself, you would try to be defensive and things like that. It brought you to a stage where you are more of protecting yourself right now, rather than doing actions in terms of fixing the connection. And I feel that you don't want to be bothered for now with all these arguments. This could be due to an argument, or this very well so you could also be dealing with someone who may not always be true with their intentions towards you, something that you may have felt deep inside, you know, that you're dealing with someone who is not really true and honest with their intentions, with their plans towards you, or they may have given you some form of blueprint in terms of what they plan about this connection, and you work through it, and later on you realize that in fact that person is just dangling the hope, or that thought of, you know, having a relationship with you. They were just dangling it over you, but in fact it was not really that real. It was not a real deal. Something that you have realized about that, you know. As this is a connection, Aries, where you put in effort, yeah, to keep this going, to nurture it. You offer your love, your care, your time, money, and effort and energy to keep this relationship going. But And also, you did that with a hope that this connection could go the distance. Yeah, primarily because this person has shown you that they are in it to win it. Yeah, but I feel that in the recent, during this time frame that I'm reading it, you're beginning to realize that actually, hey, can we have a stop for a while and think things through? Because it appears like you or the other person may have stopped investing, may have stopped working on this connection. It could be that communication has stopped between the two of you. Clear, honest communication may have stopped. You might see that this person is no longer as interested in sending you messages, especially during this time frame of the COVID pandemic. So when you are far apart, you would want to be connected with someone, and yet this person may not be up and up in connecting with you. And that put you in a standstill. You're beginning to think that, hey, is this really for real? Is this a real deal? Or is it someone that was just dangling this opportunity of a relationship towards me? But now that we have this social distancing, like I said, all the unhealthy relationships would slowly dissipate during this time, because only those with real intentions can really go through, this type of current events that we are experiencing right now. Only those with true intentions. And I feel that you're feeling the same way. You're feeling as though that, during this time, all the more you would want to be connected with someone, whether it be through telecommunications, whether it be through any other means. But at least you would want to see that this person is also fully invested in you. Yeah. And I feel that, there could be an argument, like I said, that may have put this connection into a standstill. There's this, in the moment of assessing whether, is this really a real deal? Is this a good thing to really move things forward with this person after having seen this part of them? Yeah. For some, you could even see how disorganized this person is with their life right now, especially during these tested times. Yeah. Aries, for some of you, you could also be the one feeling low, feeling depressed during this time frame. You could also be feeling that, this person is not really giving you much attention, lack of effort on their side, which makes you feel like, this person may not be really into you after all, something like that. That's what I'm getting. And therefore, now you are not really closing off, but you're putting boundaries that you would only accept energies towards you which are positive, which are necessary for you to take during this time frame. Anything beyond that, any drama, any other things that are beyond the positive energies that you qualify, you're closing your door shut on those. And I feel that there is this lack of emotional bonding between the two of you. You may even be talking to one another, but in a very civil manner, You may be talking to them about the news of the day, about what's going on in your city, about how many people have been affected by the pandemic and all that. So it's very straightforward, lack of emotional bonding. And therefore, it would really make you keep on thinking, is this truly the connection that you really invested in the past? Or you're just seeing the clearer and the reality of the intention of this person towards you. Yeah. With regards to your person, I feel that this is someone who I don't really know what happened here, but this is someone who has faith, strong faith in you, Aries. This is someone who is looking up to you. This is someone who views you as that solemn creature that came into their life, basically. Someone who sees you as the star, someone who is very attracted to you. But at the same time, this is also someone who is not in a hurry in life. Everybody will always have this timeline. Oh, you gotta do this at the age of X, at the age of 10, at the age of 20. Some people will have those timelines in life. But you're dealing with someone who is open to to what the universe is giving them. Therefore, you may even feel that, there is lack of planning, lack of organization on their side. But this is someone who is very spiritually inclined, I should say. Who believes and looks through the different realms in the cosmos, perhaps. Somebody who is spiritually inclined. So the beliefs may be a little bit different from the 3D manifestation that most of us are aware of. Yeah. But at the same time, this is also someone who believes that you are meant to be, if you are both meant to be for one another, then you shall continue to be on their path. Such a very deep person you're dealing with here. You may even feel that, you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. You may even feel that this person is talking about the outer space or things like that. Their ideals may be not easily comprehensible during your discussions. That's what I feel. It's not that the other person is wrong or the other person is right here. It's a matter of the way you manifest a relationship and the way you understand what a relationship should be is pretty different from one another. For you, for instance, the lack of planning, the lack of consistency, and the lack of putting effort on a regular basis would mean that the other person is disorganized, whilst you could be dealing with someone who doesn't plan things and take things as it comes on a day-to-day basis, and how the universe is presenting it to them, they would react to that. So you could be proactive, the other person is reactive, something like that. I think it's not a mismatch generally, but a difference in characteristics, a difference in beliefs. That's what I see. And that is causing the misalignment here. You seem to be, Aries, you seem to be on point in everything that you do. While this person seems to be trusting the universe most often. I hope that makes sense. But nevertheless, if you are not talking to this person, I do see that they are wanting to relate, to communicate, to keep in touch with you. They miss the time that you were both gathering together. They miss the time that you were talking, you were expressing your thoughts, your feelings. They also miss the time that you were going along with them. If this person started to talk about the worldly things, the stars, the heavens, and the galaxies, the planets, and all that, even if you were not interested about it, but you were going along with it, the person misses that, because now what they can see is that you're pretty stern, and with that, this person may feel that they are not very well accepted by you, and to them, this is their core characteristic. So if you're not accepting it, then where does that leave them, basically? Yeah. And at the same time, they also feel that they view you, Aries, as someone who is, you're very action-oriented. If you want something, you would go for it. Yeah, you would pursue it. Yeah, you're a pursuant, basically. So once you know what you want, you gotta go for it. You gotta invest your time, money, and effort into it. Well, this person, like I said, it's pretty... this could also be someone who is more of a dreamer rather than a action-oriented person. So, I just described two different people in a relationship, huh? Anyway, what I'm seeing here in the upcoming is that if you are not going to be having some sort of discussion with regards to these differences in the next, let's say 7 days, 4 weeks, perhaps, there would still be that sense of you both assuming something about one another. So you would assume that this person is doing this and that, and this person will also assume that you're no longer interested and all that. So I think the key here is that while you are assessing where you're at right now, there needs to be an identification of whether do you really want to pursue this, and if you do, clear, honest communication has to take place. Clear, honest communication has to take place. Yeah, in order to minimize wrong assumptions. Yeah, in the near future, because that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah. Assumptions may arise and it may not be helpful, especially in this assessment of your connection. All right. So, Aries, I hope that gives you insights for this week, and let me know how this resonates with you. Leave me comments in the box below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and click on the notification bell. That would help me a lot, and thank you. Also, if you're interested to watch more of my videos, my extended readings, the links to my YouTube channel as well as my website, NomadSoulWarrior.com, are in the description box below. Also, I do have more readings on the screen that you may be interested in. So have a look at them when you have time, and as always, be well. Bye now.